This is MJ Britain in
only for the first of our New Zealand races.
Is to the top of the starting platform. We're ready. All in. Sponsored by the Okato Bowling Club. Good to have you along here, folks, as they're off and racing now. And Surfy, well, was a little bit slow, but not as bad as last time. And getting out quite quickly near the inside, Mr. Bossman from Maranui Jack. Arkwright's Action working up on the outside. Senorti wants to go quicker between runners, and Jabber's back on the fence. Then Sir Saranac and Surfy. It'll settle down the last. So the local Mr. Bossman has the lead, a circuit out. Maranui Jack is second, and Arkwright's Action is third over on the outside. Senorti still hasn't settled outside of Jabber, and then Sir Saranac, and the last is Surfy as they run this at even work out of the straight over towards the 1600 metres, and it is still Mr. Bossman. It's the leader for Rochelle Lockett. Nicky Covey on Maranui Jack, who's going up to be a half length away from it the outside, and then we have the third around them as Arkwright's Action. Jabber's back against the fence, and then Senorti, Surfy, and the last is Sir Saranac as they head up into the back of the track. 1300 metres to travel, and here there's 5 lengths from first to last, and it is Mr. Bossman. Mr. Bossman calling the shots. Maranui Jack settled a little better second, and Jabber's getting the nice run. Arkwright's Action travelling around them, and between them Senorti is now a bit more relaxed, and then Surfy inside of Sir Saranac, but they've all got a chance as they travel down the back of the track, and they race up to the 1000 metres. There's still only 4 or 5 lengths over this field in the second of the day, the high weight, and it is Mr. Bossman from Maranui Jack. The order is exactly the same. Arkwright's Action around the outside, and Jabber is back against the fence, and then Senorti. Sir Saranac and Surfy over on the inside as they're turning down the side. They have around about 700 metres to go, and it is still Mr. Bossman, Maranui Jack and Arkwright's Action are going up to make a line of 3. Jabber's right behind them. Senorti with Sir Saranac peeling around the outside of them, and Surfy is the last on the fence as they run down the side. 450 metres still to travel, and here the leader is Mr. Bossman. Mr. Bossman still a length in front. Jabber the inside, and then Maranui Jack, Arkwright's Action. Sir Saranac around the outside with its runners. They turn and go for home, and here now we've got Mr. Bossman. Sir Saranac on the outsides putting in its claim. Arkwright's Action between them, and Surfy is looking to get right up on the inside, slammed out of the gap, and Jabber is getting up between runners. Still Mr. Bossman over on the outside. Arkwright's Action, and Surfy is finally getting through. It's going to get him, and Surfy goes on to win. Mr. Bossman second, Sir Saranac third, and then we had Arkwright's Action and Jabber, Senorti, and the last will be Maranui Jack. They both travelled too hard, those last 2 runners. So number 6, Surfy, the prize, $7.40 and $2 for the place in the hands of Benfoot, who was going to be unlucky. He was going to be ruining this one around the corner when he ran out of room. The gap was presented late, and Surfy has done it on the inside. He's whipped up after this good run last time out, pops the head in front, and yep, it's very good.
Bit of an upset though for us. 11.30 and 3.80 for Surfy. Mr. Bossman 14.20 for a place, and for Sir Saranac no third tote. 6.84 race 1 New Zealand. And our second New Zealand event comes through in 11 minutes time from Te Rapa. And Costo number 1 $8.20. 2 Kursadazi at 7.30. Latin Class 7.30. Ice Prince 5.40. Sir Chrysler 5.70, and Banker's Law at $5.10. And there's some more money going in. There's Cousteau firming up into $2.90, and Christmas Affair, who's the favourite on the New Zealand TAB, is kicking out now to $5.90. It's the 5-2 favourite on the New Zealand TAB. Christmas Affair only having its second start. That's Te Rapa in 10. Now, race 1 New Zealand, and the full list of totes are ready. Surfy number 6, ridden by Ben Foot, 11.30 and 3.80. 8 Mr. Bossman, ridden by R. Lockett, 14.20. And 4 Sir Saranac, ridden by the apprentice jockey J. Riddell, no third. Quinella, $94.10. Trifecta, $1,534. That's race 1 New Zealand, and we stand by now for correct weight. Still plenty more New Zealand racing from those 2 tracks to come, Hawera and Te Rapa. Well, today John Hooks is chasing the Brisbane Trainers Premiership at Doom, seen here in Australia on a regular basis, and they are moving in for race 2 from New Zealand. Albie Gain is our caller there today, and presenting trackside is Adrian Clark. So let's link up with the New Zealand coverage.
Brown Electrical Juvenile over 1100. Let's go to Albie.
It's Adrian. Banker's Law down on the inside. Favourite is Latin Class. They jump, and Banker's Law jumped quickly, and so also did Latin Class. Cursed Darcy's on the journey. Sir Chrysler is making ground on the rail, followed by Ice Prince and Christmas Affair. And Cousteau's the tail end of 5 lengths over the field. Banker's Law and neck only. Latin Class the favourite. Now working up on its outside. In fact, the favourite at the 700 metres has taken the lead by a length and a half to Banker's Law. There followed Cursed Darcy. 3 out Ice Prince, followed by on the inside now. Sir Chrysler just going back through the field, a shade as Cousteau and Christmas Affair go around it. Round past the 500 they come now in the second, a Stuart Brown Electrical. It's Latin Class going nicely by a length and a quarter. Ice Prince has loomed up to second. Cursor Darcy under the stick third from Christmas Affair running on. Banker's Law, Cousteau's into the clear, and Sir Chrysler homeward bound, 4.50 to go. And Latin Class is showing a bit of class here, 3 to 4 lengths. Cousteau's a big danger though out centre track. There followed and behind them Sir Chrysler seeing daylight. Latin Class in front by 2.5 now. On the outside, Cousteau can't pick it up. Sir Chrysler's running on strongly for Gary Grills, but Latin Class in front for Jim Collett. Cousteau having the last go on the outside. Latin Class, Cousteau. Cousteau just crunched Latin Class right on the line. 2.5 away. Third is Sir Chrysler, followed by Cursor Darcy. On the outside, Ice Prince, Christmas Affair, and Banker's Law, who'd led them out early, has come home last of all. Cousteau with a very good gutsy performance here.
Yes, Cousteau, ridden by Michael Coleman, $5.20 and $3 for a place. 3 Latin Class, $3.30 and 5 Sir Chrysler. No third tote, came with a big run at them, Cousteau, and has picked up Latin Class in the last little bit, gone home to win. 1-3-5, race 2, New Zealand. The third from New Zealand when we return to Hawera in 12 minutes' time. And Arawata Chief, $7.30. 2 Famous 5 is the favourite, in New Zealand that is, $5.20. 3 Muhammad's Gold, $5.40. Sarasfield, 19. Key Player, 14. 6 Maybe, $5.10. Santa Light at $7.20 and $9.30 for Super Duper. Stanhope Venerator is at 22. 10 Chalice at 30 and 11 Cashapan at 48. And that's the third from New Zealand coming through in about 12 minutes' time. The full list of totes on the race just run. Race 2, it was taken out by number 1 Cousteau, ridden by Michael Coleman, $5.20 and $3 for a place. 3 Latin Class, ridden by Jim Collett, $3.30, and 5 Sir Chrysler, ridden by Gary Grills, no third. The Quinella, $14.30. The trifecta, $140.80 on race 2 from New Zealand. Hope you had some luck there. Another New Zealand race come up with Tony Lee with his call of race 3. We're right to go to Tony now.
Ollie French has gone to the top of the platform.
Now I've got the light.
They're ready and they're off and racing now at the 1600. Now Maybe was a little bit slow and Super Duper was wrong-footed just after the start. The rest have bounded away pretty much together. Chalice is hunted up for the front. From Stanhope, Venerator, Sanderlight and Sarasfield and Cashpan all going forward when they settle down. Behind these runners then is Famous 5 and Muhammad's Gold. Key player the next around Super Duper, Arawata Chief and Maybe. It's the Northern Visitor taking over down the back of the track, Sanderlight, and opened them up a little here by 2 lengths. Second now Stanhope, Venerator, Sarasfield, she's third, and Chalice is fourth inside of the favourite Muhammad's Gold, and Cashpan and company with those, and a little wider to Key Player. Famous 5 and Arawata Chief behind these runners, then Super Duper, and last on the fence is Maybe. Sanderlight is running off the back of the track. 800 metres to go. Open them up now by 3 or 4 lengths from Stanhope, Venerator and Sarasfield, and Jimmy Walker feeling for the Persuader already. Oh, a little wider out then, looking to go forward. Cashpan, Muhammad's Gold, Chalice losing ground. Arawata Chief starting to pick up the bit, then Key Player behind them, Super Duper, Famous 5, and Maybe is last. They come down the side, just over 450 metres to go, and Sanderlight cuddled a bit in front from Stanhope, Venerator, Arawata Chief, Cashpan out wider, running into the race, then Muhammad's Gold as they're about to turn at the 400. Sanderlight, Arawata Chief over on the outside for Michael Walker coming after them, and a little deeper out is Cashpan. Sanderlight on the inside, Arawata Chief over on the outside has got the front though from Sanderlight, and then we've got running on as Key Player, and then Stanhope, Venerator, Arawata Chief in front. They're trying to run at it. Stanhope, Venerator and Sanderlight are coming again, and Key Player from well back. Stanhope, Venerator out tough them. Stanhope, Venerator from Key Player and very close third. Sanderlight or Arawata Chief, who just peaked on the run the last 100. Famous 5 behind them, Maybe, Muhammad's Gold, Super Duper and Cashpan, Sarasfield, and a long way to Chalice. Number 9, Stanhope Venerator, has got the prize for Jade Rogers, $17.60 and $4.70 for the place. Boy, oh boy, Arawata Chief had him shot to bits at the 200, not at the 100, and then they came from everywhere. He looked beaten at the top of the straight, really, Stanhope, but geez, tough. He just kept on giving. And at the line, he'll win. Second will be Key Player, and third, just close, but in the inside, you may be fancying Centrelight in front of Arawata Chief, and Famous 5 didn't really get the rub of the green in the race either here. Andre, pretty good finish.
Yes, and Jade Rogers was the winning rider of Stanhope Venerator number 9. 5 Key Players run second, and that photo for third is between 1 Arawata Chief and also number 7 Santa Light. So it's 9-5 and a further photo. Almost the all cerise colours there, carried by Stanhope Venerator to victory in race 3. We'll stand by for that third placing and the full list of tote dividends. Back to New Zealand for the fourth race, coming up in about 11 minutes' time. Malpaso Man is an odds-on favourite in New Zealand. Very, very well fancied there. 3.30 here. 2 Mays Love, $4.20. 3 Markali at 12. 4 Harlequin at $7.70. 5's out. 6 Bold Hero, 18. 7 Shanae, $9.80. And 8 Golden Command at $9.10. He's Dandy is paying 11, 10 Jive 18, and 11 Kachina is at $55. That's race 4 New Zealand, coming up in 11 minutes' time. Summing those up with the market movers, and as I mentioned, Malpaso Man is the odds-on favourite in New Zealand at the moment, paying $3.30 here, but expected to shorten as more money goes into the pool. Mays Love is, well, it's 25 to 1 in New Zealand, so one of the Aussie punters has had a go at it. 11 Harlequin, Golden Command 13, and Mark Carley number 3 is at $13. And they are moving in for the fourth event from Te Rapa. And on deck for us today at Te Rapa, Albie Gain, our caller, and Adrian Clark is presenting trackside, and I think we're right to link up with our New Zealand coverage.
Here's the services of Wayne Hillis. Second favourite Mays Love with the blinkers on today. And the third, sharing the third line, horses 3 Mark Carley and number 8, which is Golden Command. We welcome in our Sky Australia audience. Can tell you the conditions here at Te Rapa, very heavy, 5.9, but it's a good enough day, and they're getting through this ground. Malpaso Man, a short favourite for the third. Let's join Albie Gain.
Just waiting for 2 runners. He's Dandy and Harlequin to Lincoln. 2.10, 1.10 the money for Malpaso Man. Harlequin, the son of Blazing Keel, about to move forward for Nathan Hanley. Starters on his platform. Mays Love, the second favourite, ready. He's Dandy in the Ann and Ken round colours, drawn 1. Harlequin's about to link up. Golden Command. Bold Hero, the grey is ready. Lined, ready, racing, destination Rupehu Highway is underway from the 1600 metres. Bold Hero, Mark Carley and Malpaso Man began well with Harlequin just in behind the speeders. Golden Command, they're followed by Shanae on the outside. Then is going to be, as they settle down now, Kashina the roughie back on the inside. Then is Jive from Shanae, followed by Mays Love, who's second last, and he's Dandy's the tail end at 10, 11 lengths off the leader at the 1200 metres. Who's Bold Hero? Bold Hero going keenly by 2 lengths. Mark Carley, Harlequin, nice run on the inside third. Malpaso Man, the outside, the favourite came next to Kashina. On the inside to Golden Command for Collett. It's midfield, followed by Jive, then Mays Love and Shanae. And he's Dandy is the tail ender. Only 9 or 10 covering this field as they work down past the 850. And the third here at Te Rapa, Bold Hero by 3. Mark Ali second. Harlequin's trucking pretty well third. A length and a half to favourite Malpaso Man. They're followed by Golden Command, then Kashina. Mays Love about 6 off them, followed by Jive, then Shanae, and he's Dandy's at the tail of the field. Bold Hero, 600 metres to go, has got them doing their best, 2.5 lengths clear. Harlequin on the inside, Mark Carley on the outside, then Malpaso Man poised and behind them. Golden Command's making ground on the rail from Kashina. Mays Love commenced this run, and behind that came Shanae. Further back, he's Dandy and Jive. They're going for home at the 400 metres, and Bold Hero still clear by 2.5. On the inside, Harlequin, Malpaso Man been asked the question. question now, and Mays Love's right down the outside. Bold Hero claimed by Mel Paso Man. Harlequin then, Mays Love further back. Then we've got in behind them Mark Ali, but Mel Paso Man, the favourite, made the lead and drew clear. Mel Paso Man, Bold Hero, Harlequin and Mays Love, but Mel Paso Man too good, hands and heels to the line to beat Bold Hero. Harlequin third, Mays Love fourth. He's Dandy ran on strongly. Mark Ali, Golden Command further out then to Jive, then Kashina and Shanae's last in.
1, 6 and 4 Mel Paso Man, ridden by Wayne Hillis for Michael Moroney, $2.20 and $1.30. 6 Bold Hero, $6.30 and 4 Harlequin, $2.20. 1, 6, 4 past the post. Race 4 New Zealand. It looked to be a clear-cut finish, so we'll have the totes in a moment. Race 5 New Zealand coming up in 11 at Hawera. Evelyn's Hero 16, 10 for El Shamal, 16 for Aotearoa Star, 360 for 40, Karaka Angus 20, Streamline 32 and 8 Al Fatah, $8.10. 9 Miss Calamity Jane 790, our pretext at 10. Strike Time 680 and 13 Eager for Fun is at 10. That's the 5th New Zealand, due in 11. Now, tote dividends, race 4 New Zealand. Number 1, Mel Paso Man, ridden by Wayne Hillis, $2.20 and $1.30. 6 Bold Hero, ridden by the apprentice B. Gregg, $6.30. And 4 Harlequin, ridden by N. Hanley, $2.20. The Quinella, $29.40. Trifecta, $234.80. And the New South Wales Exacta was $39.80 on the 4th race from New Zealand. And the 5th race there coming up in about 10 minutes' time. And it's time now. And this venue is Hawera, of course, where Tony Lee is calling for us. And we're also covering racing from Te Rapa in Hamilton, so they'll be the next race after this. We have one alternatively from each venue, so Hawera, and then we'll go back to Te Rapa for our 6th event. Pool building up, 270.40, Al Fatah 630, 750 Aotearoa Star and 910 our pretext. And we're now in a position where we can take you live to New Zealand and link up with Tony Lee.
In white, he's done a pretty tidy job to date, $5.15 and $2, and Karaka Angus, the other that was about to go in at 11.80 and 3.30 was pretty good last time out at home. Special welcome to our Australian audience today. This venue is from the central North Island and the Taranaki, rural town of Hawera, and it's the Okpanaki Racing Club's Cup Day today. Now, Ollie French goes to the top of the platform. The Rough Habits 1400 are all in, set. Karaka Angus off the inside. Our pretext is moving around in the gates, the attendant alongside of one here. Here we go now. They're off and racing. What about that for a start? Gee, Ollie, you could put that in the scrapbook. Now, our pretext has got back just after the start. S2 then is Strike Time, and Al Fatah's eased back as well. There goes Karaka Angus straight to the lead from Al Shamal and Aotearoa Star. Evelyn's Hero over on the inside, and then a length to the favourite 40. Eager for Fun on the inside of that. Then Streamline goes forward, as too does Al Fatah between runners, and a little deeper out is Miss Calamity Jane. Our pretext is second to last, and Strike Time is the last one as they travel off the back of the track. And here the leader is Karaka Angus from Al Shamal, Aotearoa Star. He's third, and Evelyn's Hero fourth on the inside. Streamline and Miss Calamity Jane go forward. Al Fatah tracking up with Strike Time. 40 is been ridden a bit third from last, and then our pretext, and the last is Eager for Fun as they come down the side. It's Karaka Angus in front. Second over on the outside is Al Shamal, then Miss Calamity Jane. Evelyn's Hero and Aotearoa Star behind these runners, taking off and around them as Strike Time. Al Fatah has got a little bit to do. 40's hard ridden back on the inside. He's saving ground as they come to the home quarter. And here Karaka Angus in front. Over on the outside, Al Shamal a little wider out as Miss Calamity Jane. Evelyn's Heroes back in behind these runners, and then Strike Time and 40 right against the inside. But Karaka Angus, is he loving the racing game? Karaka Angus, Miss Calamity Jane is starting to close on the outside, and Strike Time in the centre. Karaka Angus as cool as you like. Thomas Russell has got the prize. Second at the line, Miss Calamity Jane. Strike Time third, then 40 and Al Fatah. Behind these runners when they've hit the wire has been Al Shamal, Evelyn's Hero. Our pretext, Eager for Fun behind these Aotearoa Star. And Streamline has pulled up very quickly after the line to be the last of them home.
And the first on the card here at Elwick. Good morning. A very early start here with 10 races to be decided, and Tonification is the popular pick, number 8 at $2.20. Ahead at the top weight, RDB, $6. 10 Well Chosen, who trialled pretty well here recently at $6.20. Marie's Choice, $9.60. Judy's Norma, 13. And Dundas Street. Placings in New Zealand are 6, 9, 11. Karaka Angus holding on to score from Miss Calamity Jane. And Strike Time, 6, 9, 11, race 5, New Zealand. First of 10, as you can see over there. They are starting to move into the barrier stalls. About 4 to move up. Still out behind the line. Tonification. There he is in the yellow with the purple sash, and cap. Races in the same colours. In fact, a half-brother to the well-performed Sedation, who of course is well known across in Melbourne. And it looks like Tonification will be the next to move up. Half-sister, should I say. Tonification by Fra out of Untapped. Judy's Norma is still out behind the line, and so too is Chime for Us. Now RDB has gone into line. Tonification, Judy's Norma, and Chime for Us, the 3 to move up. 1,205 metres. Opening event. Racing on the inside track here. We do have the 2 courses here at Elwick, and again, racing on the inside track.
The inside, trained by Don Selwood. Clay Babe is ready. Orbs Boy is set. Horse Laguerre in the white set and racing. And Crusoe Kid dropped to the rear soon after the favourite. Clay Babe has led them out early now from Sodor and Bellina Magic. Between runners is Country Cash. There followed the all-white horse Laguerre. 1,000 to go. Orbs Boy from Heck and Boots. Dark Harper's got back in the early running. 2.5 to 3 Red Nile, and Crusoe Kid's a tail ender. And about 8 to 9 lengths off the pacemakers at the 800 metres, who are Clay Babe on the inside and Sodor the outer. They match strides by 2. Bellina Magic's got up on the inside of Country Cash, and it's travelling well. 2 lengths away then Horse Laguerre, followed Orbs Boy, Heck and Boots, Dark Harbour, Red Nile second last, and Crusoe Kid last, but now starting to pick them up, and it's a packing field, only 7 or 8 first to last. The home turners looming up, and Clay Babe the leader. Narrowly from on the outside, Sodor runs out wide of Heck and Boots. Bellina Magic's a waiting run on the rail. Then Country Clash into the clear from Horse Laguerre down the straight. Stark Harbour's further back. Clay Babe claimed by Sodor. Country Cash, Heck and Boots, and Crusoe Kid plugging on down the outside, followed by Bellina Magic. Sodor in front from Heck and Boots and Bellina Magic and Crusoe Kid. Out wider then we've got Red Nile running on. Sodor's in front, Heck and Boots on the outside, and Crusoe Kid's coming at them quickly now. Crusoe Kid and Heck and Boots will fight it out. Crusoe Kid on the outside. Crusoe Kid beat Heck and Boots. Photos third, Red Nile or Sodor with Bellina Magic. Then Stark Harbour, Country Cash, Clay Babe, Orbs Boy, Horse Laguerre will be the last one in. Good effort here, because this horse dwelt at the start, Crusoe Kid and Gary Girls. He didn't push the panic button, but he's got the money down the outside. Heck and Boots, now that would have been paying a bit, wouldn't it? Heck and Boots, yes, 46 to 1. Was fighting it hard. Sodor down on the inside of them, but Crusoe Kid, just short of home, asserts the superiority for the punters, and the favourites got home. Crusoe Kid from Heck and Boots, big run from Red Nile, and that's nabbed Sodor for that third money.
Well, consistency has well and truly been rewarded here today, and a deserved win for Crusoe Kid. 6 placings from 7 starts going into this race, and the favourite is raced by Vern Trillo, well-known horse dentist. Here's the judge.
1, 8, 10, 2, 6, 4. Hitting those numbers. 1, 8, 10, 2, 6, 4. The time 1:19:83.
Crusoe Kid by TV Heartthrob. Out of Jabalay Ain by McGinty. As I mentioned, Vern Trillo the trainer. Ralph Manning, rather the owner. Ralph Manning the trainer. And Gary Grills, the successful rider. I think Gary's in the top 6 or 7 riders for the season. Consistently good rider, isn't he? Heck and Boots, a good run after being off the scene for some 7 months. Red Nile getting up for third. Judge confirms.
2, 6, 4. The margins are short neck, 1 length, a neck, 3/4 of a length, 2 lengths. And the time 1:19:83.
Wrapping up the dividends, Crusoe Kid 385, 140. Heck and Boots number 8, a long shot at 10.7.
All right, the New South Wales dividends across the line, 4 for 150, 8 Hecken Boots ridden by A. Whedon, the apprentice jockey, 9.30, and 10 Red Nile ridden by another apprentice, L. Hoffman, $3.90. The Quinell...
There's a wee bit of support for the likes of Julius and Patriona, and yeah, Let's Dance Again is stepping out here. I noticed that one of the owners is none other than G.W. Nisbet. Good on you, Nisbet. Good luck to you. They're all in here for the Kauponga Tabard Maiden. They're about ready to go. Julius the outside with Go Bert. He hits the button, gates are back, and they're off and running, but Balakrishnan didn't want to go early. The big horse drops out to be a clear last to give us a fair view of his action. When they settle down, and Patriona and Gars Fun have begun well from Okie Babe. Classy Cat straight onto the speed, and then the Golden Girl, Olo over on the inside. Red Amazon Go Bert is over on the outside, and then Red Amazon between Julius the outside and Let's Dance Again on the inside. The stablemates surround that runner. The next is Barton's Mistake with our Tina Squirrel between those. Then Balakrishnan and Alatu's dropped out to be the last one. Patriona takes over down the back of the track. Leads now. From second is Gars Farn, and Classy Cat is third inside of Okie Babe and Go Bert a little deeper. Red Amazon behind these runners, then the Golden Girl. Olo's the inside. Julius and Barton's Mistake are about to take off, and Squirrel will track these up. Let's Dance Again inside of our Tina. Balakrishnan hard ridden, and Alatu is last of all as they come down the side of the course. They've got 650 metres still to travel, and here we've got Gars Fun going to Patriona. Go Bert levels, and Red Amazon right around the outside, and Julius is starting to put itself in the picture as they come towards the home quarter. Okie Babe and Classy Cat behind these, then Barton's Mistake as they're about to turn from Squirrel, and running on the best of the rest is our Tina, and Let's Dance Again as they turn. It's Go Bert hitting the front. Red Amazon's looking to level with it over on the outside, and here comes Julius right down the outside is after them for Darryl Bradley. Red Amazon to Go Bert, Classy Cat against the inside, and Julius has now popped the question out in the centre of the course. Classy Cat getting it up inside of Go Bert, who finds again. Classy Cat, the favourites, get in the front from Go Bert, and Julius and Classy Cat will go on and score. The favourite wins. Go Bert second, third of the line Julius to Red Amazon, Olo, Okie Babe, our Tina Squirrel behind them, Barton's Mistake, and Gars Fun was the next. Let's Dance Again. Other two a little deeper out from the Golden Girl, further back behind them Patriona and Balakrishnan. It'll be the last in.
That's 50 Star Beta 860, then Kalachi at 10, and Roman Tuscany at $13. They're the top six. Okay, they are moving them in for this 8th event. So let's